A child of God is dead. Cannot we acknowledge in this country that we cannot accept this?
Looking back, I see you now. Climbing high, no mind the risk.
I was actually at Winn-Dixie. I was buying food that night because it was Valentine's Day, so I was gonna make a nice dinner. And my mom called me. She sounded really freaked out on the phone, and she said, "Lauren, where are your boys playing their game tonight?" There was a soccer game that night.
Dangling cross across your wrist.
I was on my way to the boys' soccer game. I was actually driving up, and like they were telling me the news that they were getting on their phone.
And I said, "Mom, they're going out to Delray somewhere." And I was like, "Why? You know, why are you so freaked out?" And she was like, "There's been a shooting." And so immediately, you know, my heart caught in my throat, and I said, "Where?" And she said, "Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School." And to be quite honest with you, I had no idea where that was.
Believe through doubt.
I was just leaving school and I got the news that it happened.
I was actually in my classroom and I was with two students. I just happened to be meeting with them after school, and one of the students was like, "Oh man, there was just a shooting that happened not that far away from here." And so I have a very clear memory of that moment and of being with those two students.
It was really scary to be able to see that and like to have imagined what they were going through and what they were feeling at that moment.
Feels like I can't come home.
Samantha, first I want to know how you're feeling. I know your best friend was shot right next to you.
Yeah.
Do you know how she's doing?
Yeah.
Have you been able to hear what happened to her?
Yeah, unfortunately, she didn't make it.
Under all these coats of paint.
I just think it's just a scary thing to think that it happened at home, like in Florida, because you hear about it happening in places like New York, like with Sandy Hook, but like I never thought it could happen at home.
Times we couldn't see the leaks and damage in the raft.
I think my immediate reaction was one of heartbreak, and I just wanted to like hug all of my students, you know, and to almost just like make sure that they were safe in a certain sense.
They say it's a rain.
It made me look at the value of life and how valuable, how precious life is. And just like this, someone can, you know, just be gone like that.
It makes you think, and it makes me say I love you that much more. Every phone call that I have, whether it's my mom, my husband, I say I love you to my dog every day.
Our names fade from this town. It's the way.
In the future, I hope that like with all these students that like are sharing their voices, being like the young people sharing their stories and like being willing to talk about this, like I'm hoping that we're able to like get the change that is needed to make our world a safer place.
I have a lot of hope for the future, and a really big hope of mine is just for us to be able to not be afraid of loving the people that are around us while we have the chance to love them.
With no end and no beginning, like the wellspring underground, the way you sleep, believe through doubt. It's the way we stay living as our names fade from this town. It's the way you keep on giving me your fire.